everybody clap for our players
They
stepping
did
in
it. They hit L and they hit R, both at the same time.
without hitting a second time to dip out.
Alright, we've got double Bub Foil versus... Oops, gotta switch names over my ID. We've got double Bub Foil versus Twins Classic Biffler, Ice Dragon, Lola. A set that no one else can seem to use quite nearly as well as the Master himself. And he is putting in work! Half of Astro's health bar already gone? 8 seconds? What?
Very nice opening. Some great tempo. That said, Astro isn't too far away on balancing that out.
Oh my god, he's already firing Rush too. What's going on, man?
If I remember correctly, these usually start off with Twin just completely blindsiding Astro and makes himself a really nice opening. It does take Astro a little bit of time to warm up, but once he's warmed up, becomes exceptionally difficult for Twin to keep up with.
The Bifflers were individually trading with all of his bubs there. That was insane. Oh no. Accidentally wiggles right in them. Oh. God, they're swinging. What an
Oh, the Twin gonna be walking away with the first points.
What an electric round 1 to this game 5 of Winners Finals. Oh, on the steel trap.
One of the Bubs stepping away. We've got a Funchuck stepping into the ring, and Twin recognizing the fact that there's a good chance that Astro was going to be counterplaying that Biffler Ice Dragon combo. Or at least he was going to warm up to the matchup. So we've got a change of tempo, change of tools, immediately trying to surprise Astro with a new playstyle. And it's working out pretty well as he's quickly knocked down a chunk of Astro's health. Tempo changes though quickly as Astro manages to get a couple of hits of that rush balances things. And Twin now just barely holding onto a lead.
That grab on Wake Up. Twin's just happy to sit in the back and regain Rush, absolutely.
No reason for him to approach without Rush, especially if Astro's just fishing for Rush himself.
Yeah, now that DNA's open.
To actually keep up with Rush generation, so...
Yeah, it's mad defensive now that all the pillars are gone here. Oh, classic coil invisibility, very hard to avoid that.
When trying to bait out a chance, he sees it, and he's going to claim the first points.
TwinedFive0 takes it, and that's a big opening. That's a big opening in any Winners Finals. Much less a Winners Finals versus the AstroNinja.
Twin wants this. Are we going to be seeing him stick with the double roaster? There's two things that I can see as taking down the path. He's either come to the conclusion that he needs to change up. This is either that one time in the Batman comics where Batman had to change his outfit every single time so he could blend in to take down some kind of supervillain or whatever that was going on.
They usually do fight some supervillains. In
which case, then TwinedFive0 is changing his loadout every single round. Which means we've gone through the Biffler Ice Dragon, we've gone through Double Roaster. He might rotate back to those ones later on, but this next round we might be seeing like his Tri-Blast Glusher combo with like toasters or a clapback or something like that. Either that or he's just going to switch between those two and kind of rotate and try to keep Astro guessing on what's going to be coming in. I like this approach though.
Infinite possibilities here for TwinedFive0.
Normally, I'm somebody who questions the strategy, but it's definitely demonstrated. He's definitely demonstrated that he can make it work, and he knows what he's doing by doing this.
Oh my god, yeah.
That said, we have nades on the field. Those things can be a lot trickier to dodge around, as that full flexibility is going to help Astro out tremendously. Nice connection. Twin starting off just a little bit behind. Astro has the rush lead. He's looking to just create some kind of confirm. He is just fishing Twin out. That is going to be a clean 310 damage.
60 seconds on the clock here. Most of Twin's health already gone. More looking like it might melt away with triple nades on deck. It is an uphill battle for sure.
No, this hill is not going too well for him. Nice block. I don't think that was a wise rush. Just barely gets away from both of those grabs. Another rush ready for Astro. There's no way he's throwing it out. Twin just gonna try to generate another rush meter to throw out in this next round. Potentially contend with Astro. Because it very clearly looks like he's just not gonna be able to make anything work. Especially with 18 seconds left on the clock. So he's just fishing for that rush. He's looking to get himself ready. And maybe try to scare Astro into whiffing a rush of his own. But at this level, chances are really high you're not going to see that kind of mistake.
Yeah, 5 seconds left on the clock. You have to play perfectly. It's not happening. Coming into round 2 here, we see no change. Where TwinedFive0 sticking with it, trying to keep up. Oh, okay.
Won't be able to keep up enough. Coil's recovery just a little bit better and just enough for Astro to be able to get the full trade in his favor.
Yeah. Still got a little bit of damage to keep up with it though. He's not too far behind. In fact, that one hit that made him pretty much even. Twin now getting bullied here in the corner. Can't seem to land any hit before the camera moves. Honestly, not looking too solid here for Game 2. Nade Explosion will take Game 2 in AstroNinja's favor. Barely 7 minutes into this set. 2 games already gone by.
Indeed. I feel... I guess I made the wrong call because we are starting to see... Twin is just sticking with the roasters. I guess he got that win with the Biffler Ice Dragon, and he's just like, all right, I'm not doing this again. I feel like he needs to do the rotations though, because he got the win with the double roasters. Astro's starting to warm up to this. Now Astro might have too much tempo that the double or the Ice Dragon Biffler might not work anymore. The key to one of the big things that you want to do with Astro is you want to prevent him from gaining momentum. He doesn't gain momentum in like round, and then the next round he gains momentum. His is like he gets a build. Like he starts to get a read on him. He starts to figure out what he's doing, and every single round gets harder and harder and harder.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're generally wanting to do is you can slow that generation of momentum by doing what we saw in the first round, where Twin went in with the Biffler. It was kind of what was expected, so Astro built that standard base amount of momentum. He got played out, so Twin had the lead, switched to something else, caused that momentum to kind of stutter for a moment, because it's like, wait, he wasn't working with the same thing. Came into this round maybe anticipating the Biffler Ice Dragon again, but he's like, but I'll also kind of go in with the idea that the roasters are going to come back. Double roasters come back. He's like, okay, so we're sticking with this. Pushes through that next round.
Mm-hmm.
Sticks with the roasters. He's like, we're just sticking with it. Okay. And the fourth one came even more cleaner. Twin's going to try... Twin is now trying to change things up. We'll have to see if this works. If he's able to shift this momentum, just kind of slow it down a little bit with this change of tools. Might be too late already, though.
It might be. Slap really doesn't hit against not necessarily Coil, like you said before. You think it does work pretty well against Coil in general, but against AstroNinja, Slap usually can't seem to find any real footing. Granted, he's already got one hit on it. He's baited a rush. It's looking pretty right.
Managing to get a little bit of damage, but it is still in Astro's lead, in Astro's contention. Out comes this rush. That is going to be an easy dodge, as Twin could just not line up that roaster. That was just such a blind call out, and Astro, fully aware of it, just waltzed right out of it.
Twin hanging on here for dear life. Almost kind of getting something working. These movement reads look like they're almost on point, and then Astro just diverts halfway through.
Yeah. No, yeah, this is definitely looking like... I think Twin's already lost. He let Astro build up enough momentum. Astro's now just feeling it. He's feeling good. I mean, he might not be feeling good after 330 damage on that rush. And the roaster following up.
470 because that 140 bonus, baby!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah. Just reaches out far enough across the stage for that one.
I definitely... He's not... Like, this change back isn't really messing with him. He's kind of just anticipating this now, so it is Twin trying to figure out, set his own momentum to kind of counteract Astro's. But yeah, I feel like he might be able to get a round? Maybe? I feel like Astro's already got this bracket. He took too long. Twin took too long to really do anything, and now Astro just... He knows what he's looking for. He's just... baiting out easy counterplays against Twin.
Look at that shield damage. Got him locked down in there every single type of hit. Jesus.
And we're gonna see the next round, but I think I'm just gonna say I question whether or not we even need that. I think the best of 3 is enough here.
Let's see what Twin can do.
Chat. Twin needs your energy, because Maliv clearly doesn't have any confidence in this at this point. Please give Twin your energy, give him your strength so that he may persevere and take Astro down. Help him find a way to stifle Astro's momentum. Slow him down so that he may be able to overcome him. Because this matchup is looking mighty dicey.
And they are going back to Buster Beach.
If he can't find a way to mix them up, if he can't find a way to get Astro second-guessing himself again, this is going to be a rough hill to climb. Starting things off, Twin going back in with the double roasters, just looking to outbox, and that is not an easy thing to do against Coil, especially a Coil that knows you inside and out. Twin currently holding on to a pinch of a lead, but Rush is coming in for both players, and that can easily change this tune, this story, in the blink of an eye. Twin trying to bait it out so much. You could see him even utilizing his shield just resets. Astro getting tired of waiting for that shield, and he's going to start grabbing.
Oh man, he's taking a lot of damage just on shield here. Astro's perfectly happy to just lock him back in the corner over and over again. So eventually this will work. Right here, he's already got the health lead. Twin needs to do something to avoid these pits and make some ground ASAP.
Getting himself slowly out. Astro is backing up and giving him that space. But unfortunately, Astro's still just holding on to like, it's actually pretty close now after those few trades. It's only about 50%. Nice dodge from Twin will allow him to now hold that rush advantage. He has to press this. If he takes too long, we've got 15 seconds left on the clock. He's got to get something going. Astro wanting to punish so much.
Oh my god, I hate watching Coil do things. Extremely smart recognition by...
and it is going to be Twin.
Okay.
Just barely.
Taking it on the time. That was amazing movement in the middle of that rush by AstroNinja, and then he just couldn't keep it up when actually scrapping afterwards.
Switching over to the toasters now, putting away those explosions, just recognizing that Twin can find a way to get through those slightly unsafe arms, and he's just going to go something with where it's just, even if he's not hitting shield, he's still safe on retraction. And while you don't get as much off of the toasters, I mean, in the air you get more technically, it's still it's a solid pick, and it's definitely surprised Twin as he's had to spend so much energy getting used to those nades. And this is like the hard counter to roasters in this moment. Nice block though.
Oh,
He drops the shield! Twin, please! Twin! You are the chosen one!
Still got a round here in game 4. Twin could potentially bring it back. Already not off to a great start on that.
He does get the charged roaster, starts off with a little bit of ground. Just a pinch, delays that rush generation from Astro ever so slightly. But it is back to defensive play. Rush generation game coming in for Astro. He's just going to come in for it. Chip damage is fine. Even if it gives Twin a little bit more rush on his own. Astro definitely very confident in what's just going on here. Like, not even just stressing about anything. He's just building rush as and how he can. And he's also doing a solid job of respecting Twin as well. Just not throwing out punches when he suspects a potential punish.
Ooh.
That nice lower grab will be able to catch Twin. That was a good read. Both players now looking at their rush chance. Twin again at health deficit. Astro now at kill range, just looking to close this out. Nice movement from him will also allow him to punish Twin. Twin doesn't have, he's done.
Rip in peace. That is it for our winner's final set. TwinedFive0 1 to AstroNinja's 3 takes it. AstroNinja advances to grand finals, and we'll swap back down the loser side here in a sec.